Hello there. In this presentation, we're going to look at money problems. And basically, there are three types of money problems. One is income problem. So, what does this entail? These are people with low income. And basically, savings and investing becomes hard as they can barely meet their basic need. And the second problem is saving problem. These are people who have employment or business income but struggle to save and spending everything. Yes, you have income, but you can barely save or do anything. And the other problem is investing problem. So these are people with decent income and high saving rate. They have income and they save very well, but their money is stuck in bank accounts, idle or dead assets like land or poor investment. You have a vehicle, but it's just sitting on the parking lot. So, how do we solve this problem? What is the solution? One, you will try and put savings standing orders. That is automating savings. And that means before you start spending, you have saved. And secondly, is track your income and expenses. Third one is create a budget. And the fourth one is seek financial advisor or invest in financial literacy programs. Some people will ask you, how do we create a budget? So basically, you have to identify your incomes, you have to list your expenses, set goals, make a plan, and track and adjust where need be. So that way, you're able to do it. So let's look at this simple budget template of 100,000. So you need to separate and put a budget in three types. You have needs, you have wants, and you have savings. So you have to allocate that depending on how much you earn. Of course, we have the rule of thumb of 50, 30, 20. That is 50 on basic needs, 30 on wants and everything, and 20 you are well grounded in terms of budgeting and you can always adjust and put it in a good way. Basically, needs are things you cannot live with, and you need to live and ensure you are lively, you are in good health, and so forth. First one is shelter, that is rent. How do you spend on that? Out of the needs, the 70%, you have to allocate that depending on how you have to do that. You have utility, you have transport to work, you have fuel, food, and so forth. And then you have wants, clothes, internet, beauty and grooming. You need to live, you need to look good and so forth. You need to contribute. You have a chama, there's a wedding coming up for a person, there's a funeral with someone in your office or wherever in your community. You have to be a part of the community and you have to put in something. You have to also budget for that. So you have to chip in and so forth. You have your parents, you need to support them either in Nairobi, the city, or the countryside. You have to put that budget to support them as well. You have to put some contingencies for things that you may not know or that might come up that you are not planned for. And then savings. So when you talk about savings, this is not just saving for anything. Saving can be in three types. That is for emergencies and for debt repayment, just in case you have some money you are taken for a loan or you had a friend had given you something, you need to start paying for it. So you need to budget for it on under savings. And then you need to invest. How do you create and get what you call passive income going forward? You need to invest. And you're going to look into that in detail. And for that, you can follow and subscribe on this channel. If you have any questions, any comments, you can just leave them in my comment section and I'll be glad to follow through and share what are these kind of topics you like me to deal with and to present to you. I'm ready to give you this. This is CP Gilbert Langat, and thank you for listening to me and watching this video. God bless and for see you next time. Thank you.